So we were talking a little bit ago about was it 1,100 TSA workers? Government shutdown's been pretty hard.
Yeah.
1,100 of them had to step out of their jobs. I did not know until today. It has also affected the tooth fairy.
Yeah, so last night, he lost a tooth. My 6-year-old lost a tooth like a month ago, probably. And he lost it for a while. And so, obviously...
So, like, he lost it out of his mouth and then he couldn't find it after the... Okay.
He couldn't find it after. And so, obviously, the tooth fairy couldn't come.
Well, yeah.
There was no tooth to prove that it had been lost.
Well,
How could she know?
And so, finally, last night, he put it in his little tooth box. And he asked, Mama, you think the tooth fairy will come tonight? And I was like, I don't know. He goes, well, last time Papa said she was on vacation. And then the time before that, she was on furlough.
I was like, hey, look, it's been hard on a lot of people.
Hey, just because she might not be directly employed by the government doesn't mean that the government's actions don't impact her as well.
Especially at Becky's house, clearly.
The KLRC Morning Show.
90.9 KLRC.
And Fancy Ross over here.
Is that my new nickname?
Ross is feeling quite fancy. Ross has a bag of this great value pistachios. Unshelled pistachios. Ooh. And you were talking about you eat them because they make you feel fancy.
Oh, 100%, Mark.
Okay.
Any sort of mixed nut, especially when you know that somebody hand-picked the shells off for me.
I'm sure they did it just for you.
Listen, so I was raised in a house where we were not allowed to eat nuts all the time.
Okay.
Because, Ross, nuts are expensive.
Okay.
You only get those once in a blue moon.
So these were a special occasion kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I walked into the house the other day and I found a bag of pistachios. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, nobody can have this. This is mine.
Did you buy them? So you stole someone's pistachio.
It's my family. Your grandparents' house?
Yes.
Okay.
But they get these like fun foods for me, and they know I love pistachios. And I'm like, listen, these are staying in my car. I cannot have anybody getting their slimy little hands on my pistachios.
Okay.
Slimy little hands.
Wow. So they really make you feel fancy.
You guys have to have something like that too, like
something that makes you feel
was
fancy.
Like you only had it once in a blue moon, so now it's like, oh wow,
okay. That might be a fun conversation around the breakfast table this morning. What do you have in your life that makes you feel fancy?
Yeah,
like great value shelled pistachios,
unshelled, Mark,
unshelled.
I don't know if there's a food thing. I know this is going to be weird, but ever since growing up, I remember thinking, we had a one-stall garage. Mm-hmm. And I remember thinking only the rich people had a 2-stall garage.
Wow.
Right?
How many
we had a 1-stall garage.
Do you have now, Mark?
And we happen to have a 2-stall garage at our house now. And literally to this day,
you impress yourself.
50-year-old Mark will pull it from home and I'll be like, wow. God, this is fancy.
The KLRC Morning Show.
90.9 KLRC.
Ready for some news?
We are too.
Here's your positive difference story of the day.
All right, this story takes us to Westminster, Colorado.
Okay.
So we have 12-year-old Brody Ryder, who had a year that was pretty challenging. On more than one occasion, his mom would pick him up from school and he'd be in tears. So he really just struggled to make friends.
Okay. And 12's tough.
It is tough. Yeah. He was into dinosaurs and chess and just different things that didn't make it easy for him to be able to relate with his classmates. So, end of the year comes around. I think I was 5th or 6th grade whenever we started writing in each other's yearbooks.
Oh,
did you guys do this?
Right. Have a good summer.
Yes. Keep being awesome.
Stay cool.
He's like, I didn't know I was cool. Thanks.
This is bringing back so many memories.
Yes. Like a competition for how many people could sign your yearbook so I could feel validated.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, that's where poor Brody got 2 signatures.
Oh, no. Okay.
From students and 2 from teachers. And And one of them was one that he wrote for himself.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Because he was asking his classmates, hey, will you sign my yearbook? And
They were saying no?
they were like, no.
Wow.
So he wrote a note to himself and he said, Brody, I hope you make some more friends. So mom picks him up, sees the yearbook, he's in tears. And I'm not a huge advocate for this, but in a situation like this, I was like, go mom. So she took to Facebook.
Okay.
And she was just honest about, hey, picked up my son, was really bummed out, had like this many signatures. And the response to this was that the next day in class, 100 high school seniors lined up
Ooh, the cool kids.
sign his yearbook.
All of a sudden, Brody's got the best yearbook in the class.
You know, like, I'm not about going on and like venting your issues, but she did it in a way that was tasteful.
Yeah.
And encouraged people to want to do something to help.
I love that it was the high school seniors who said, we're going to change this.
And they like took a bunch of pictures with them and, made them feel like the star. And I'm like, those are the little things that seem like they're not a big deal, but that actually change someone's life.
Yes.
I feel like we see this moral so often.
Yeah.
When the people who you're kind of surrounded with don't step up, somebody's going to step up for you and be there for you. We see it all the time.
That's really cool.
It's just a really cute reminder and sweet that, compassion still exists.
Yes.
So.
Well, that's awesome. That is our positive difference story of the day.
The KLRC Morning Show. 90.9 KLRC.
It happened again. My wife, the other day, actually yesterday, she's like, hey, you seem pretty attached to your phone lately.
Oh.
And I did the whole defensive thing at first. I'm like, I got to respond to this work email, and then I comment, I was like, no,
maybe I am.
She's actually
just
right.
scrolling Facebook.
She's spot on.
Oh man, yeah.
And I sat there and I'm like, man, I hate this.
Yeah.
This battle with this stupid piece of technology sitting in my hand here. It's real. But man, I heard about these college students. It was a college in California where they're trying to figure out how do we push against the tide of it. And they're doing these no phone parties. So literally they're college students are throwing a party or whatever. And they're like, hey, nobody brings their phone, or they, put them somewhere off in the corner for the whole time. They're playing board games or just hanging out. And I was like, okay, well, if these guys can do it, I can figure something out too along the way. I mean, it's been pretty successful.
Yeah.
They figured out something that the rest of us probably are still trying to learn and figure out along the way.
And in reading that article, one of the quotes that really resonated with me was by a student. Their name was Dawson Kelly. They said, it stinks that on a regular basis, I am having to fight with my phone.
I feel it.
And I feel like I am losing control over my life.
Wow.
Wow.
That's super honest.
Have you guys ever done a no phone whatever?
I think sometimes it's a little less intentional than maybe, hey, leave your phones at the door, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes it just happens naturally. So we went to this church party the other night, and it wasn't a, hey, leave your phones at the door. Hey, you guys don't be on your phones. It was, let's play a video or a board game. And we all just kind of piled up at a table, and 8 of us are playing a board game, and none of us are thinking about our phone.
That's awesome.
None of us are even checking it. Some of us put it on another table, where we weren't thinking about it.
Yeah.
But there was something about it. It was a very strategic board game.
Yeah.
Something about having to think and actually watch what the opponents or the people sitting next to you are doing. That kind of made us put our phones down and say, okay, we actually have to think now.
Yeah.
We can't just passively scroll our phones when, it's not our turn, which is kind of the thing that happens with a lot of board games. So there might be something to that. Thinking means you have to put your phone away.
There've got to be some good rhythms, some good practices that we could do. Yesterday, I was listening to a podcast with a guy who was talking about, he basically said for the first hour, I will not touch my phone when I wake up.
Yep.
And I thought, oh, there's something to that.
Yep.
There's just something wise about, I'm going to wake up, have a conversation with Jesus.
Yeah.
Maybe talk to, the people that I share this house with, like my
Yeah.
kids or spouse or whatever it might be. I don't need to know what's happening in the world right away. I don't need to respond to a message
setting
right
the
away.
framework for the rest of your day.
Really, and it makes a difference because I did that for a little bit and then I've regressed. But it also requires you to get like a regular alarm.
Oh, yeah.
Because
like
a lot
the
of
old
us-
school alarms.
all our alarms on the phone, and so you're automatically already touching it.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it is very transformative whenever you don't rely on it. Because I had a lawyer friend who did the same thing, and she's like, "Oh, and doesn't use a smartwatch, just a very
Just stay disconnected.
traditional watch." And yeah, it's not somebody that you reach out to and expect an immediate response because they just don't live on their phone.
That's really, really good.
The KLRC Morning Show.
90.9 KLRC.
So we were talking earlier about those college students at a college in California that they've started a whole new trend of no phone parties.
Yes.
And like, all right, nobody
in.
bring them, or we're all putting them away. We're going to do something crazy like have conversations.
What?
Play board games. like, right? And so we were just talking about it can be a challenge, these technology devices, right? But it's cool when you see somebody get a win like that. They're like, hey, okay, I'm choosing to not be ruled by this thing. I'm actually going to win this battle and fight for it. So I'm curious if you guys have had any tech wins lately.
I think we had one yesterday, and this is something that we do often, and I think I take it for granted because it's so regular for us, but my kids get easily lost in books.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's just really sweet to be able to be out and not get the question of, can I watch or can I, whatever the question may be, but we can walk into the library and just very easily, like, it's like everything that they had on their agenda to want to do the rest of the day gets lost because now they're like, to them, it's like their own theme park being in the library.
That's cool.
And I'll just sit there and I'll start reading a book, and that's the one space I feel like I never have to say, let's hurry up and go.
They're cool with just,
Yes.
we're hanging out
I'm
here.
like, hey, I'm ready to go whenever you guys are, and I'll just hang out, and they'll come tell me when they're ready, and it could be 2 hours later.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, they're what, 4 and 6? Okay. That's pretty awesome. That's a big win.
Yeah.
For sure. And it's just convicting to me to think, okay, wait a minute. If you're 4-year-old, if you're 6-year-old,
I see where this is going.
hopefully Mark can stack some wins against the phone against 2.
It's hard.
It is hard. It's a battle, but man, we got to celebrate those wins. In fact, if you've had a tech win anytime lately too, we'd love for you to share it with us this morning. You can call or text us 800-909-5572. That's 800-909-KLRC.
The KLRC Morning Show.
90.9 KLRC.
I'm thankful for the conversation from my wife yesterday. She's like, hey, you might be a little too attached to your phone lately. And I was like,
Oh, yeah. No, I'm not. What are you talking about?
let's just say she's never been wrong when it comes
She
to
has
that.
trained you well.
It's a battle, right? But man, I've been, I think, inspired this morning thinking about those college students that started that trend, the no phone parties. Nobody brings a phone. They just play some games, have conversations. I'm like, yeah, that's really, really good. And then your kids, man, whether it's going to the library, just hanging out, reading books, no screens, or a road trip. What was it last week? You guys
Yeah, 20 hours.
did 20 hours with no screens. I was like,
It's impressive.
I'm trying to go 2 hours over here.
I'm not going to lie. They didn't have screens, but I did. I had to sneak in an episode of NCIS on the way there. I'm not going to lie.
Okay. All right. I guess, maybe we just need to learn from the younger ones a little bit. Or maybe it's never too late.
I don't think it is, because I think just depending on, the knowledge around us and all of that, we make the decisions that we think are going to be the best for us and for our kids or whatever the case. And so I've heard from a mom who had, several years of gaps between her children I had my oldest who we gave a phone as soon as we could. And then my youngest who never had a phone. And the feedback from the youngest was, it's really sad to be in a room full of people my age and everybody's head is down. Like he's the only one that can carry a conversation.
Yeah.
Because he never had that. And now he's saying when he grows up and, has his own children, he won't do that to them because he's been able to be on the outside but present among that same age group of what it does.
Yes.
But I think I'm also, to your point, encouraged by these college students whose parents probably did give them a phone at a young age,
clearly, right?
Ross, you got one in your teens.
Yeah.
But you can still make the conscious choice, just like any other healthy habit of, hey, I'm going to put it away.
Yep.
Or tell someone to put it away because I know my boundaries.
We were just talking about that earlier, like hanging out with somebody, a friend, or like my girlfriend right now. And I'm like, hey, I want to put my phone away, but if I put it away, I'm going to know where it is. Can you hide it for me for like an hour where I can just commit some quality time to you right now?
Yeah. And there's a part of me that thinks, man, we shouldn't have to go to those extremes. But the reality is some of us, it's a battle enough for us. And I'm like, why not?
Yeah.
Just like whatever it takes just to find that freedom.
Yeah.
It's worth
definitely.
it.
The KLRC Morning Show.
90.9 KLRC.
Happy birthday!
Let's go! 1, 2, 3, go! HPPY,
Hey! Happy birthday.
Ross is pretending to be a ballerina at one of those music boxes.
That's impressive. Clearly, the coffee is working this morning.
Yes, it is.
All right, dance party is complete. Time to celebrate some birthdays in the Marketplace Grill Birthday Bash.
Happy 39th birthday to Ashton Whitmire Keeling in Chewy.
Happy birthday to Hannah Jetton, turning 6 in Springdale today.
And Finn Sweet Sir is turning 5 in Bella Vista today.
And Stacy Fuchs is turning old enough to be an amazing piano teacher.
Okay, that's pretty awesome.
And happy birthday today to TJ Scott, turning 40 with about 5 exclamation points. That's amazing.
That's pretty awesome. All right, so all the names going to the randomizer. And Finn, turning 5 years old in Bella Vista.
Yay! Happy birthday, Finn!
Happy birthday! We'll send you a gift certificate to celebrate with our friends at the Marketplace Grill